over the course of the morning. Here's a Carl White, averaging 21 a game.
And that's what he does. I mean, he can score. We saw him the other night inside.
Well, Nigel Hayes tried to pull the chair on him. Felt like maybe he traveled, but he got the bucket anyway, and Hayes gets it right back against White on the other end. Far fewer scouts and referees and other personnel in the gym. I mean, you and I were here early. Dotson, crossover to set up the jumper. He likened this to the AAU schedule.
How's that feel?
Parentes, transition three is good. Parentes gets a pick from Okara White. Cross court, Lamont Murray Jr. drills the three.
Had a sense of deja vu there for a second.
Randall, nice job moving without the basketball, and a good finish for Chasen Randall for his career last year in Miami, but he was getting to the point where teams were starting to look at him side-eyed maybe and thinking, well, what is this guy? What can he be in the NBA?
Very compelling. If you get a chance, really recommend you read it.
Chasen Randall knocking down the three for New York. Wasn't it August who fouled Luke Kennard the other day at the end of the game?
Yes, it was.
Kennard hit the 3 free throws that sent that game to overtime. Championship game will be later on this afternoon between the Pistons and the Dallas Mavericks.
And against Dallas, which plays together as a team, does not have one drafted player on the roster.
Right.
Fun to watch. Coming a little bit of a lost art.
Yeah. Dotson guarded by Gian Clavel there. Good defense. And a three. Dominique Jones down to Lavery. See what he can do out of the post. Good footwork, and Lewis Lavery with some nice work. It was not a textbook fast break by Miami. Jones out to Cornette. And Luke Cornette knocks down the three. They've played Cornette and Marshall Plumlee a fair amount together here. Two very different styles, 7-footers.
Not a good recipe for getting your first win.
It is not. Cornette passes on the three over to Randall, takes the shorter one, and Chasen Randall knocks it down for the Knicks.
That name sounds regal, doesn't it?
It does. Dotson all the way to the rim. Good take by Damian Dotson. 80 games with the Dallas Mavericks under his belt as an NBA player, but the last 4 seasons he has also played in China. White got hung up in the air and passed it right to Dominique Jones. We saw that yesterday in a game, and one of the more odd turnovers that I've seen, where a player headed toward the rim.
Yeah, what game was that?
I've done too many games here. Here's Hayes inside for the bucket. And if he can make inroads in terms of recruiting at Mizzou in the St. Louis area, it's a little more that O'Quinn had 26 and 14 in that game, that tournament game over Mizzou.
Sounds like domination.
Yes.
Is it about 6'5 and a half, 6'6"? You know, as he starts to get stronger as a young player, I mean, he's a nice looking prospect.
Well, they almost lost that. Randall got it back over to Artis. Dotson goes baseline out to Randall for three. White's the only guy on this this Heat roster with NBA experience. Artis to Plumlee for the flush. Parentes over to Williams. Come at the free throw line. Plumlee barked at Dotson to give it right back to him, and he did. Williams off the handoff, hesitated a moment, but knocks down. Matt Williams played at Central Florida, yes. Spent 5 years there. That's a deep three from Damian Dotson.
Yeah, Knick fans should be pleased. I mean, not only that, he's got pretty good size, Matt.
Yeah.
He's got a good 6'5". Looks like he has the kind of body that potentially can add a little bit of weight.
His Duke career didn't get a lot of minutes, in fact, his first 2-3 seasons under Coach K, and was considering joining the Army.
In terms of
Well,
what
at some
he
point
wants.
the plan changed when it became apparent that he might be able to play basketball professionally as a professional basketball player. That was an ill-advised entry pass from about 20 feet away. White with the layup on the other end. I don't know that I've ever seen an entry pass attempted from such a distance. Nigel Hayes. Strong drive, good finish by Hayes out of Wisconsin. Most folks' blood is red.
But not Badger red. Not Badger red.
Not that shade?
No.
Okay.
Tell you, one of the most underrated football game days in the United States.
Nigel Hayes and one. Skiing across the lake.
Yeah, cross-country skiing.
Oh, cross-country skiing.
Yeah,
Wow.
the lake was frozen.
Wow. I'm told, and I can't confirm the geography. I'm told Madison sits on an isthmus. Randall to Cornette. Back to Randall. Had the hot hand from three, and Jason Randall knocks down his fourth three-pointer of the game. Tried to get it down to Adebayo. Good post defense by Cornette to deny him, but Adebayo gets it back to the baseline jumper, and he just doesn't look quite like himself. August with the cleanup for Miami.
He's going to need to improve his body a bit.
He's very slight as August gets the tip in there.
Yeah, and that's a strong list of players. Talk a little bit about them here in a bit. Well, not only fired up, but yeah, their defensive energy to start the fourth quarter is really high.
Just primarily going to the basket, putting his head down and driving to the basket. Hitting a three is a huge sign for him. Canyon Barry goes to the reverse there.
But it may be a little bit too little, too late, given the deficit here of 21 points.
A noticeable uptick in terms of energy from them. And Robinson knocks down the three.
Brandon Paul, from formerly of University of Illinois. Just a very seasoned professional at this point in his career. And exactly.
Here's Yaramaz, lost it. Robinson out ahead of the pack. Pass was a little behind him. Great ball fake on Barry. Very clever by Justin Robinson, who's hit 3 buckets here in the last couple of minutes. Oh, there's a foul called as Cornette glides in. Back underway. Matt Williams over to Justin Robinson. He's got the hot hand, and Justin Robinson knocks down another bucket. Jones to Cornette, tees up a three, and it's good. From the three-point strike.
Cornette and Damian Dotson are going to have some great battles in shooting games in Knicks practice.
Dotson, pull up, got it.
That's another one you could have scored in the book as it left his hands.
The score you see says 83-65. In-house it says 83-63. Either way, the Knicks have now scored another 2. Actually, we're shooting it pretty well from 3 until they started launching here, trying to get back into it. Now are just 10 of 27 from three-point range.
Malcolm Brogdon, and you're
Malcolm
22
came in
years
after,
old.
I was going to say after a 4-year career.
4-year career, things are a little different. You end up being Rookie of the Year.
Under a minute to go here, and the Knicks are going to pick up their first Summer League win here in Orlando. Artis to Dotson for 3.